Welcome back to Dad Deals. Black Friday is here, and one of my favorite things to check out during this time is sort of the phase one of Black Friday deals, often called the gift zone at Lowe's and Home Depot. Now, if you're not familiar, I've been doing this a long time. This is going to be where you find a lot of the stocking stuffer type items. You'll find a lot of mechanics tool sets, pliers sets, ratcheting screwdriver sets that you really don't see, or at least in these bundles, any other time of the year. Now, the nice thing about these is these are going to be the same price pretty much all the way up through Christmas. And then maybe after Christmas, there'll be a few things left that'll be slightly clearanced out. So if you see anything that you like, you can go ahead and get it early, get it now, and know that it's not going to go cheaper, at least before Christmas. So just one other thing before we get started, I do use affiliate links. I will have just one link in the description below that will take you to my Lowe's storefront page, where you will find all of these items in a nice, organized, easily clickable list. And just know that I do earn a small commission if you decide to use that link, but it just supports my channel, doesn't add any extra cost to you, and keeps me making these videos. And then just one other thing, I just crossed about 90,000 subscribers. I'm really trying to hit that 100,000 subscriber milestone by the end of this year. So if you like what you see and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. And now, without further ado, let's get right into it. So first up, the mini toolboxes are still around, and they're still getting pushed hard over at Lowe's. Now, there are some new colors, specifically this teal color that you see. So I think at this point, Lowe's probably has the biggest color variety when it comes to these mini toolboxes. And then one other cool thing that Lowe's has that really none of the other ones do is they actually have a base unit that you can get. So you can actually stack these on top of each other like you see that I have here. So it kind of gives you a full cabinet look. And I think it looks pretty cool. Now, just one thing to note on these, they don't have the ball bearing slides like the Harbor Freight one does. And the prices on these are going to be $22 for that top unit and then $32 for the base unit. So you're looking at about $53, $54 for both units. But great stocking stuffers, and you can get pretty much any color that you want. All right, next up, we have a 3-pack of their Kobalt pliers. They're calling this the water pump and pliers pack, but you can get this for $5 off at just $25 for the 3 tools. Next up is a 5-piece assortment set of pliers. So you can get this in either a dipped handle or sort of a comfort grip handle. They're both the same price at $20, and you get a nice assortment of pliers. Next up, we have the 18-piece compressor accessory kit. So this is very similar to what we normally see at Harbor Freight, but here you're getting a bunch of quick connects. You're getting the blowgun, a tire inflator, even some Teflon tape in a case with this for $25. Utility knives are always a very popular thing to get from this gift zone, and they have pretty much every variety you can think of. Here is the Kobalt Speed Release, and this is priced at $9. You also get some replacement blades and a case on the back. Next up, I think these are pretty interesting. This is a 3-pack of mini rapid knives. I'm not sure if I've ever seen this before. I've actually 3D printed something similar to this, but I haven't seen it sold in the stores from a brand yet. But these have an aluminum body, and they're nice and compact, easy to store somewhere. And you get 3 of them for $10. Next up are a couple of flashlights. We have a bigger version here. It's 300 lumens, and this thing is very bright, has a magnetic base on it. It would be a great work light. This one's $17.28. And then they have a smaller version, 200 lumens, and that's just $12. Next up from Kobalt, we have this 22-piece drive accessory set. You have a bunch of different adapters here, swivel adapters, size adapters, extensions, and it comes with 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, and 1/2 inch drive versions. So this should have you covered in most cases, and this is on sale for $30. They also have an 8-piece impact rated version. This includes 3/8 inch and 1/2 inch drive adapters, and this was $28. Next up, I thought these were a pretty cool item. It's a 3-pack of collapsible magnetic parts trays. You get 3 of them for $12. I found that they worked pretty well. If you do a lot of kid projects, one of these is great. It keeps any nails or screws from rolling around on you. But obviously a ton of uses for these, and I like that they're collapsible and they're lightweight too. And I found that they held pretty strong on a lot of the bits and parts I put in it. All right, next up we have a 3-piece Kobalt hex key set. It's color coded, so you'll make sure you grab the right one. These always come in handy, and this 3-pack is just $10. Here's sort of your assorted Allen key set. Now these have the ball into them, so you can attack it at different angles. They also have the handle in the middle that can attach to any of these, and this is $16 for this set. Next up, some more utility knives. These are 3-packs of your lockback style. You can get these in either blue or pink, and these are $15 a pack. Next up, a nice price on some cut resist gloves. These are dipped nylon gloves, and you get a pair for $13. And then if you're getting older, always make sure you're taking care of your knees. These are some awesome knee pads right here. These are the Kobalt gel flooring knee pads. They're $20 a pair. If you don't have them, I highly recommend getting a pair. And then they also have this over-under version of the knee pads at $10. Here we're starting to see the mechanics tool sets. This is the Kobalt 55-piece standard and metric tool set. Comes with a nice hard case. And this set is $50. Next up, we have a 13-piece standard half-inch drive impact deep socket set here at $40. A lot of these hand tools are great buys this time of year. Here's your 8-inch serrated scissors at just $9. And then here's another one of my top picks. These are really nice scissors. You get a 2-pack here of heavy-duty shop scissors at just $13. Some carbon steel snips, a 3-pack for $20 here. I kind of like the multicolor look of the handles. Of course, there's always a ratcheting screwdriver. Here's the version this year from Kobalt. I like the flexible extension this comes with. And a nice case, you get all the bits, and of course the ratcheting screwdriver. And this is $13, which I think is a great price. Another flashlight, here's the Kobalt 1000 lumen rechargeable spotlight at $23. They also have a nice headlamp that's capable of producing 850 lumens at $26. And this was pretty neat. You can either use the rechargeable battery that's internal to it with the USB charger, or you can use AAA batteries. And this even has a turbo mode that can get you up to 1,000 lumens. Next, sort of rounding out the Kobalt deals, here's the 20-piece standard and metric combination ratchet wrench set at $60. Always great to have. If you don't have a pair, maybe you're starting your tool collection or you need to upgrade a pair that you have. They also have a 24-piece standard and metric combination wrenches at $33. Now we're going to move on to some of the Craftsman deals. Here's a 2-pack of their 25-foot tape measures at $20. They also have some of their neon green high vis tools on sale. This is a 3-pack of tape measures. You're getting a 12-foot, 16-foot, and 25-foot version at $18 for all three. They have a high vis screwdriver set as well, a 5-piece set here for $11. I think these levels are a great deal, a great bargain. Here's your Craftsman 24-inch level at $11, which I think is a good deal. And then I really like this combo pack. You're getting 2 of these torpedo style levels, which are always handy, have that magnet on the bottom. And this is just $11 for the 2-pack. Here's sort of a small mechanics tool set, one to maybe keep in your car. This is the VersaStat compatible 63-piece standard and metric set with a hard case. I love the clear top to this. And this is $40. On to some of their hand tools. Here's the 10-inch tongue and groove pliers at $10. You have your needle nose pliers at $10 and your diagonal cutters at $10 as well. One thing to mention is both Kobalt and Craftsman tools, you're getting a full lifetime warranty with that. You can exchange it at your local Lowe's. And those lifetime warranties are becoming more common lately with Harbor Freight, Home Depot offering the same sort of thing. So it's great to see, but you are covered here with Kobalt and Craftsman. Next up, we have a 2-pack of the Craftsman adjustable wrenches. You're getting an 8-inch and 10-inch version at $17. A lot of your overdrive stuff is on sale as well. Torque wrenches are on sale. The 3/8-inch drive version is $60 and your 1/2-inch drive version is $70. You also have a Craftsman hex key set here at $17. It's a 20-piece set, both standard and metric, of course, with the ball ends. Next up, we're going to move on to Klein Tools. They have a bunch of stuff on really nice prices. Klein Tools are excellent tools, especially if you're in the electrician trade. But here is the impact rated multi-bit screwdriver and nut driver set. This is on sale for $30. They have their magnetic color-coded power nut setter 6-piece set. Love the colors on this, so you know you're grabbing the right one. But this 6-piece set is $25. They have an extra capacity adjustable wrench set, a 3-piece set. I guess that just means the jaws can get a little bit wider than normal. And I like the bright orange handle on these, and this is $30 for the 3-piece set. I talked about it in my Deals of the Week video yesterday, but these are the compact folding hex key and torque set. I love the design on this. I love the bright orange with your color-coded standard metric or torques. These feel really nice in your hand. They're bigger than most of these hex key sets. And this 3-piece set is $20. Klein makes some awesome multi-bit screwdrivers. Here you're getting a 3-piece set. You're getting sort of maybe their standard large screwdriver, a stubby version, and a precision screwdriver for $30. Laser distant measuring devices can be really handy. If you need to take a lot of measurements, it'll store them internally and really give you exact measurements. And here's the Klein version. I didn't even know they made one. But this can go up to 100 feet, and it's on sale for $35. Nice digital readout screen. And speaking of lasers, you also have some laser levels, which are also really nice. They have their mini version at $55, and their sort of standard 50-foot version at $70. Of course, Klein is known for their electrical testing devices. Here you're getting all 3 of their most popular ones. This is the non-contact voltage tester, the outlet tester, and then a multimeter. So super nice tools. If you don't have any of these already, this is a great pack to get, and this is $40 for all 3. If you're into woodworking, you know about the Swanton Speed Square, but I guess it's their 100th anniversary, and they actually have a 2-pack here for just 20 bucks. If you don't have one already, definitely get one. Get one for a friend or relative too. A lot of your Jorgensen clamps, which are really nice clamps, are all on sale. They have the squeeze clamp versions, bar clamps, all that stuff is a great price, and you get some great combo kits here. There's always a car detailing kit. Those obviously make great Christmas presents. Here's one from Chemical Guys. And I actually like what comes in this kit. I like the Mr. Pink. I like the Total Interior Cleaner. You get some new car smell, a wash mitt, and some chamois cloths, and the bucket, of course, for 50 bucks. A lot of their Klein mod box stuff is all on sale. You get some discounts on the actual toolboxes themselves. The tool pouches are on sale. They have this foldable work table that's pretty nice, pretty hefty, and it's 100 bucks. And then they also have this Klein Tools Connect. This features a pass-through socket, and they're really compact, easy to take with you places. They work in that mod box system, and a lot of that stuff is on sale as well. A couple more Kobalt tools to talk about. I really like this. If you have a junk drawer that is a mess, you might want to think about just taking everything out and getting one of these. This is a Kobalt 20-piece. They call it a household tool set. And these aren't junky tools, but it comes with a tray where everything will have a place and you can make your junk drawer neat again. But these are about 40 bucks. They also have a Kobalt laser distance measure. This can reach up to 200 feet and it's $40. I also like this 69-piece screwdriver set. It comes with a nice stand that you can put on a workbench somewhere. Some stubby screwdrivers in here, precision screwdrivers in here. Kind of has all your bases covered. Some hex keys for 30 bucks. And then last up, you always see these this time of year. This is your massive 302-piece mechanics tool set in a nice hard drawered case. This is your Kobalt version and it is $99. Great set. Lifetime warranty, of course. And it's nice to see these back at the same price. But that's it. That's your phase 1 of Black Friday deals over at Lowe's. Again, just speaking from experience, all this stuff is safe to buy. It's not going to go lower until after Christmas. And probably by then, most of it will get picked over. So you can pretty much buy it now. And just one more time, if you are going to buy anything, please use my links in the description below. Just helps my channel. Again, like it, subscribe if you found the video helpful. And I will catch you guys next time on Dad Deals.